Last week, the jury in the 2020 death of Cameron Nohmy found Alyssa Dellamano guilty of second-degree murder. The case has been a long, difficult battle for the family and friends of the victim. Dellamano, formerly an ordinary college student, was found to have taken the life of 19-year-old Nohmy. The incident happened in October of 2020 in San Francisco. Initially, Dellamano was only charged with voluntary manslaughter. But, after a lengthy deliberation on the part of the jury, a guilty verdict of second-degree murder was found. Following the announcement, family and friends of Nohmy were deeply emotional and embracing each other in the courtroom. When asked for comment, Nohmy's brother, Professor Zach Nohmy, said, "This is a tragedy that was difficult for all parties." Dellamano's family is also distraught over the decision and the loss of their loved one. With this verdict being heard nationwide, a precedent has been set for similar cases in the future. Prosecuting lawyer Tom Stovall argued at length to the jury that the evidence clearly pointed to Dellamano's guilt. He argued that intent was important when considering a case's verdict. Being found guilty of second-degree murder means that Dellamano must now serve life in prison without parole. This means that he will remain in prison for the rest of his life, despite being only 21 years old. Dellamano will have to pay for his crime in a way that no other punishment can compare. Everyone in the courtroom was moved by the decision of the jury and the magnitude of the jury's decision. In some respects, Dellamano's life is now over, but for the family of Nohmy, it is a small way to get justice. The judge, in his summation, noted to the jury that justice was served. He also noted the immense suffering that the family of Nohmy have gone through because of the events of October 2020. Dellamano's attorneys have argued that, despite the evidence presented, their client was wrongfully convicted. They argued that Dellamano was not the person responsible for Nohmy's death. Regardless of the arguments made, the jury unanimously found Dellamano guilty of second-degree murder. As the story unfolds, it will be interesting to see what the future holds for Dellamano and his family. For now, the verdict is one of justice, although it may not be justice that the family of Nohmy were expecting. The details of the case gave rise to many questions, such as what was Dellamano's motive, and could the case have gone any differently?